Right guys, so today's voiceover video, we're out hacking. I'm on the lovely TJ, Jess is on Lucy, and we've got Nick on Whisper. Sorry none of them look the best guys because we've been absolutely soaked straight through. We've been out now for a good hour and 20 minutes and we have been rained on the whole time, so horses are not looking their best. So Lucy arrived late last night. She's come as part of our new selection process. I'll just give a bit of info on that later on. But she is 15.2, 15.3. She's 8 years old, very, very smart. I think that speaks for itself. You know, even though she is wet and dirty, you can just see what a stamp of a horse she is. Part of the pre-selection process, pre-purchase process, they have to go through now a vet check, which she passed with flying colours. The vet actually did say to me that there was nothing to dislike and everything to like about this horse, which is always good to hear. She has been there and done everything. She's competed, she's evented, she's show jumped, cross country, dressage, she's hunted. She's come from a yard that's got lots of facilities, so she's been well educated, well used. She's a real, I would say, a very top end, top class all-rounder. She's sensible, she's sane, she's nice and forward, but she's sensible. Jess is actually riding her with no martingale and just a snaffle, and it seems very calm here where we are, guys, but it's been horrendously windy. This is their first hack out, which you can always let horses, you know, be a little bit more forward on their hacks out and on their first hack out, and she's been absolutely perfect. She's led the way most of the way, unless we've asked one of the others to lead just to see how they are, and she's led the way. Many of you may know Jess lacks a little bit of confidence. We did give her the choice on who she wanted to ride, and then to be fair, we just told her who she was riding because she couldn't make up her mind which one she was going to ride. Could you, Jess? And actually you weren't saying Lucy, were you? Lucy wasn't going to be a preference. Yeah, so I said no, ride Lucy, and she's been great. She's given Jess lots of confidence. She's been very, very brave in front. She's not at all spooky. She's led through the spooky narrow bollards that we have to go through. We've been past workmen. We've had lots of traffic across the top road where it's very wet and it's spraying up at us. She's, as I say, no martingale. She's a snaffle mouth out hacking, so she's lovely, and she is, as I say, she is one of the higher end all-rounders. The vet did comment on just how well she moves actually as well. Nicely schooled on the flat. You know, as I say, she's been out and she's competed, so she's used to being travelled around. She's very well mannered, she's very good to load, very good to travel. She's lovely in the stable. She was excellent to tack up and mount. Really, really nice horse. So then we've got, here she comes for her video. Let me just shorten my reins. I'll get back a little bit so I can see her. Right. Now we've got Whisper. Now Whisper is registered Connemara, which those are really hard to come by, as many of you'll know. It's alright, TJ's decided to go this side now, and I'm trying to video one-handed. So she's registered Connemara, guys. She's 8 years old, which is a super age. Obviously you can see that she's a nice grey, but she's even nicer when she's clean. We've done everything that you shouldn't do with a horse. She only arrived last night, late last night actually. She didn't arrive till around 10 o'clock last night. Both of those two did. They arrived in the dark, settled in the stables, and then the first thing she's had done today is Nikki's give her a full clip on her own. She didn't, Jess was, poor Jess, mucking out. Jess was mucking out, Nikki's clipped her. She's had a full clip. She's got her legs on and we've left the front of her face on, just because my clipper blades are getting a little bit worn as well. So full clip, and then straight out on the windiest day ever, straight on a hack. So everything that I tell you guys not to do is exactly what we've done with Whisper, which is a real good show of just what a good mare she is. Obviously Nick's on her, Nick mounted her no problem, tacked up good as gold. She again the same as Lucy. Will you wait for us, Jess? Jess always gets far ahead. So yeah, where was I just saying? Yeah, pre-selection process, exactly the same as Lucy. Let me get back a bit so you can see her. Which involves a vet check as well. She passed her vet check yesterday. Right, guys, I'm losing my reins. It's so slippy, I can't keep hold of my reins. So yeah, she passed her vet check, which obviously qualified her to come to CnG. She's actually got her history from 2 years old and she's 8 years old. She's been used for riders of all abilities. Actually, she was actually bought for the mum who has been riding her. Daughter's does a bit more with her, jumps, schools, has lessons on her, clinics, all that sort of stuff. And actually the novice boyfriend this year has learnt through lockdown, you know, when we've got nothing else to do, guys, those have a bit of furloughed, he's actually learnt to ride, and he's learnt to ride on Whispa. She works nicely in the school. She's very straightforward in the school. She pops all the jumps as well. Just right, guys, sorry about this, hang on. Look at how long my reins are here. Frontage. Good boy. Okay. So yeah, so she's been used for just a little bit of everything, straightforward. Again, as I say, for both of these suits, the first hack's out, it's windy, it's raining, and they've been faultless. We've had both of them taking lead file, we've had lots of traffic past both of them, we've been off-road, as you can see by the legs, both of them are a bit mucky. On road, we've had the traffic past, we've had the fast traffic past the top, we've had traffic where we've had to pull in, we've gone through the bollards, and they've been good as gold. Both of them snaffle mouths. They've been a complete pleasure to ride, a complete pleasure. Both of them are in the higher price brackets, but to be fair, guys, they warrant that through the process that they've had to go through to get here. Just ensures their quality. So if you see both of them, they're both types that you rarely see on the market. Many of you will know that the Connemara's are the sought after type, and then to find the nice middleweight all-rounders, like a sporty middleweight all-rounder as Lucy is, we've got videos of her out hunting, cross-country, everything. Okay guys, so there'll be lots more information coming over the next couple of days on both of these horses. The videos will do the talking for them really, because obviously you've just got me waffling on here, but it's just nice to see the horses in the flesh whilst you're just listening to the first bit of info. So lots more info available, lots more videos coming. Anybody that's interested, either keep an eye on the channels, especially the YouTube channel, guys, or feel free to ask any questions that I perhaps haven't covered. Okay, thanks guys.